again to choose your guides for the month. Welcome to this pick a card reading. We're going to be taking a look at who is at the forefront of your team, guiding you along this month, sending you signs, messages, and who you can call on for a bit of insight or assistance. If you're new to my channel, thanks for clicking and watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you don't want to miss any of my future card pulls or pick a card readings. And for all you returning subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing and following. I really appreciate all of your support. So today we have a bit of a shift in the way they're having me do this. As you can see, I have all of the kings from 4 different tarot decks laid out on display for you to be able to see. This is a bit of a masculine guided month. It's a guided reading with masculine energy sprinkled all around. So what they're having me do is choose a king from each of these decks, and then I'll flip the card over so you won't be able to see which king you are choosing, and then you'll choose the card that you feel intuitively called to, and that will send you right to your Choose Your Guides reading so you can see who is helping you out this month. So give me one moment and I will set up these 4 card choices for you. Okay, we've got the cards laid out now for you to choose from. Each of the 4 suits and the 4 kings are represented here. So there is a King of Cups, a King of Wands, a King of Swords, and a King of Pentacles. This is the Light Seers Tarot. Here you have the Mermaid Tarot for card number 2. Card number 3 is from the Field Tarot. And card number 4 is the Vagabond Wild Tarot. So take a moment, ask your intuition which of these kings is calling to you. And once you've made your selection, you can head down to the description and click on card 1, 2, 3, or 4 to head right to your Choose Your Guides reading for June. Hello Group 1 and welcome to your Choose Your Guides reading for June. We're going to take a look at who is at the forefront of your team, guiding you along. There's definitely an overarching masculine energy to this pull for sure. We're going to be using the Gods and Titans deck as well as an animal guide, but let's get into it. So you've chosen the first pile from the Light Seers Tarot, and so you have chosen the King of Swords here. So much imagery in this particular depiction of the King of Swords, which I absolutely love. You've got the owl, a bat here. You've got a crow on the top of that post. You can see that he is sort of looking like he's in heavy contemplation. The King of Swords is a master of truth and authority for sure. He is a beautiful, intelligent figure of power, essentially. We are going to pull a card directly on the energy of the King of Swords and what he is bringing into your life. But if you've chosen this first pile, then this month is going to be about leaning on your intellect, making sure that you're paying attention to what your mind is doing, right? Your thoughts and the energy that's stirring within your mental state. Noticing the ideas that are coming to you, stepping into your power of truth. And the King of Swords likes a plan, likes structure, likes discipline. So first what I'm going to do is just shuffle up these cards. These are surrender cards to see what this kind of energy is directing you to surrender or helping you to surrender over the course of the month. I see, thank you. Okay, so for you, we've got surrender your belief in scarcity. Okay, the universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. So again, when we couple this with a King of Swords energy, this is all about mindset, right? Also, it's going to ask you to really step into the clarity around the truth, the divine truth. So the divine truth is we're abundant, yes? We're outside of scarcity. And so wherever you find the scarcity, limiting belief kind of mindset showing up in your life, This energy is asking you this month and helping you, aiding you this month to choose the best thoughts, right? To stay out of any kind of limiting belief system, negative thinking. This is the element of air, so you really need to pay attention to your intuition, what's coming through your divine connection, and then when you take a look at your beliefs, they're telling you literally the way to shift them or how you can help that out, getting yourself out of scarcity and opening up to that infinite nature of abundance is by paying attention to your thoughts. Now, as I set up the rest of your reading, I want to talk a little bit about when that King of Swords comes reversed, or the lower expression is how I like to say it, the lower expression of a King of Swords. This will give you a heads up of what to look out for, the qualities that we want to kind of avoid throughout the month. Okay, there's your Gods and Titans card. So when a King of Swords is in a low expression, there can be like mental manipulation happening, right? So like trying to convince people that you're the one who is right and your way is the only way. You can kind of step into this energy where you're, again, believing in those limiting beliefs, letting your mind and your ego take over. Above all else, it's like the way that things happen exactly, analytically, logically is the only way. So denying your intuitive and divine connection. So you really just want to look out for that, because what we're looking for with a King of Swords is most certainly a balanced energy. So you're listening to your mind and you're listening to your truth and your intuition, and that's how you're going to find the clarity you're looking for. Also, it's going to be important for you to make sure that you are structuring your life the way that suits you, right? So look at those limiting beliefs and how can you structure your life or organize your life in a way that really works for you, because the King of Swords really likes, like I said, a plan or strategy, right? And that will help to ease your mind, especially if your mind is in a position where it's bringing up all these fears or giving you a limiting belief upon limiting belief and kind of telling you, you know, you're not worthy, you can't do this, or for giving you all the reasons why. It's important for you to set up a structure for your life, is how they're saying it. And that's important with a King of Swords as well, because he will never go against his truth when he's in his high expression. The way that he operates is like, I'm checking off these boxes that feel really aligned for me, and then let's go. That's where you get all the power and the strength from a King of Swords. So it is going to be so important, especially because we've got that surrender card there, giving us the nudge that there is some scarcity energy, right? There's some beliefs that need to be just looked at or challenged is the word they're using. Yes, I see it. Thank you. But we are going to get more information. I love that you've chosen the King of Swords. I love all the kings. I love all the energy, but the King of Swords is really cool in making tracks and like setting things up differently for you to move ahead, organizing things differently, really having this beautiful balanced energy between your intuition and your mind and allowing that to guide you forward in the highest alignment. So let's take a look now at who else you have on your team. So this is the Gods and Titans deck. We will read a bit, but let's see which card is showing up. Wow, look at this, Ra, the sun god, power. So yeah, this is bringing you to the light. Strategy and intelligence that helps you to shine. Let's read a little bit about him, and then we'll get some more information about how and where he is showing up in your life. They're telling me I forgot to roll the dice, but I will do that in just a second. Let's look at Ra first. Know that you have power and it is real. This card is an invitation to be your most vital self and develop your power from the inside out. So again, trusting your intuition, like knocking down those scarcity or limiting beliefs. Beautiful. The mighty Ra calls us to power up and become fully alive. When we feel drained or powerless, we are not honoring our birthright. When it seems like our lives are being controlled by rules and what others ask or tell us to do, it is easy to feel powerless. True power is always a pure and good force, and we find it by looking inward. I love this. Okay, so this is not egotistical. It's very like masculine. Shine your light, use your intelligence, you know, tap into your authority of truth and what is right for you. So if other people are kind of coming in and you feel like you're shoulding all the time, right? Like, oh, I should do this, or this person wants me to do this. I feel guilty. I got to do this. I feel like I am obligated to do this. This kind of energy is asking you very clearly to tap into your truth. Notice what kind of belief system you have set up that might be streaming through your consciousness, telling you these kind of lies, is what I would say, about what you're required or not required to do, and then using your power to actually illuminate your life, illuminate yourself, illuminate your true being. And it feels like, you know, with that King of Swords, like you will know. It's a knowing energy. The sword is held up to the divine in order to listen, right? Listen, throat chakra energy for this group, and stepping into power with Ra. They're wanting me to roll these dice right now because I just forgot to do that. This will connect to a guide that we'll grab later or check out later in the reading. So I'm just going to set these over here. 2 6s, a 5, and a 3. All right, let's pull some cards on Ra just to see where he is helping you to illuminate your power in your life and how you can use this element of air with the sun. Love that. Heating it up and stepping into clarity and truth. You may bust through some limiting beliefs in this group this month with these guys on your side, for sure. You may bust through some beliefs that have been kind of plaguing you or keeping you down or holding you back for a while. Let's see what's attached to Ra for you. Yeah, another king, okay? Father of Pentacles in this little cute mini deck. This is the Wild Unknown mini pocket deck. Father of Pentacles is the King of Pentacles, right? So, and look at the power here. This is grounded power. This is the power that comes from being totally aligned with not only who you are, but, you know, on your path. This energy, the King of Pentacles, as you shine your light, you will become more and more grounded. You will become more and more abundant. The King of Pentacles is an abundant leader. Usually he's very set up well. He's set up very well. He's like, he can be wealthy, businessman perhaps. It's a business energy. It's this independently abundant, prosperous type of energy. Also, the King of Pentacles really enjoys the physical aspect because this is the element of earth. So you're getting a couple of kings already showing up here in this month for you. The key here is claiming and owning your light and kind of allowing it to be illuminated. Like, think of the sun. This is the sun god. This is masculine energy for sure. Allows you to get more grounded and allows you to enjoy your life more. Okay, so maybe saying no sometimes and saying no to maybe the scarcity energy, especially around, like I said, obligation, because the card energy really was talking about that, right? Especially around obligation and what it is that you're meant to do. Like, if you really want to take a day off or a weekend away and then somebody pops up and says and invites you to something, but you really don't want to go to it and you know it's going to dim your light, here the King of Pentacles would be like, no. The Father of Pentacles would be like, no, thank you. Thank you so much for the invite. However, I'm going to enjoy myself here. He, you know, likes where he lives. He likes the physical things. He likes good food, etc. So claiming your power is going to help you enjoy your physical experience this month. And the Son of Cups. This is the Knight of Cups, or the Knight of Hearts. Okay, a Knight of Hearts moves forward and follows his heart. Okay, so yeah, I feel like what they're saying is tapping back into your true self, your true light, your true power, your true heart's desires this month is going to be so important. That's where we want to place all of the light. Knowing that it's okay to make the best decisions for you and to do what it is that feels good for you and to do what it is that feels right inside of you. So we're working with our heart center. We've got Swords, Pentacles, and Cups. This is nicely balanced, it feels. If you kind of deny this, there's obviously a reversal energy when it comes to the sun god. You know, you can be over egotistical, over materialistic, way too much in people's faces, thinking you're the best ever, right? And people are just like turned off by that. Or you can really dim your light in the face of what others' needs or wants are. So we want to stay away from that. Ra's going to be helping you shine your light, illuminate it, and feel, if at the very least, okay. You know, feel good is what I want to say, but at the very least, okay. If you're coming out of some scarcity or trying to shift some belief systems, you know, and your truth and your clarity is coming in to say it's time for you to do that. You can step into that power knowing that this is where you're meant to be disciplined, you know, be disciplined. Ra will help you illuminate that and help you to understand it's safe for you to follow your heart. Sometimes you make moves from your heart and it lands you in a place that feels so good here on the physical plane. Love this. It's like master energy for this group. It just feels like this may be a month where you're really looking into some of those old belief systems that are just not serving you anymore. Not serving your mind, not serving your energy, not serving your light, definitely not serving, you know, your physical experience. And if you feel like you need to make some of those changes, you are definitely being helped here for sure. Let's see what animal guide we have for you this month. Wow. This is like, yeah, powerful group. Black Jaguar, old soul. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. That's a powerful animal as well. Okay, again, I feel like some of this will be on the back of soul searching. So if you find yourself in a spot where you're really in like contemplation, maybe you're journaling, maybe you're writing, or they're showing me somebody talking into one of those recorders, like, you know, voice memos or something, talking, communicating, because, you know, swords are all about communication. So it's like, get it out, speak it out. Even if you don't have to speak it to anybody, you could just speak it to yourself or speak it into a recorder like they were just showing me. It's important to kind of dive in and understand that you have the power that you need to trust your truth, to trust the clarity that is coming in, and that you can take this month and focus on what it is that you truly do want, what your true heart's desire is, or enjoying life in a way that really works for you. Power. Power. We're getting that power word. Lots of powerful energy to work with for this group, for sure. This month also may be like a setup month. If you're feeling like you need a break, this may be a setup month. That's what they're giving me here with this Black Jaguar, to like realign with what you truly do see for yourself in the future, and remember and reconnect to the fact that you can create your dreams and you are completely capable of doing that. Let's see what's connected to this Black Jaguar energy for you. The Five of Wands. So that's exactly what they were just saying, right? Like, I was picking up on that before we pull, which is a preparation energy. A Five of Wands in a low expression can be a very fiery, competitive, egotistical kind of energy where you're like feeling really bad or feeling like you need to be in competition with other people. But the high expression of this card is really understanding who you are, your place in this world, the fact that you are probably an old soul for picking this for this group, and that this is a preparation, a time of preparation for you to be able to come out and be acknowledged, for your light to be seen. So the energy that I was talking about before we turn this, which is like, it feels like you might need a moment to reconnect to yourself. That's what this is about in its high expression, is saying like, what is it that I truly want, and how can I prepare for that? And if that means taking some time out to enjoy yourself, eating good food, resting, following your heart's desire, giving yourself a day, a weekend, a week, whatever it is, to just kind of follow your heart, like do what you're guided to do and not have any kind of structure. This setup energy is going to allow you to tap into the truth of what kind of organization or structure you need to create your dreams. So giving yourself a beat to focus on or return to what it is that you really do want, and the fact that the belief, if it's been wavering is what they're saying, around creating your dreams, creating the life you want, being able to achieve what you want in life. This energy is to prepare you. Let's see what else is connected. The Daughter of Wands. Yes, beautiful. So this is the Page of Wands. So we're getting 2 fiery cards here, which, by the way, rounds out the suits. Right now we have all of the suits presented. This is nice. This is a culmination energy for this group. What I mean is swords, pentacles, cups, and wands. They just wanted me to clarify. So a Page of Wands, or a Daughter of Wands, it's this new chapter of inspiration and creativity and being led by what your true passion is. So taking some time out to do that, reconnecting, asking yourself, what lights me up right now? What brings me to life? Ra will help to show you where your power lies, for sure. And this is the internal dive. It feels like we're getting the culmination of perfectly balanced energy for this group. It's like a coming together of the intuitive and the intellect. You know, it's a beautiful energy for you guys. So I wouldn't hesitate to start, you know, asking yourself those questions where if you've been caught up in, again, other people's ideas of what you should be doing, what you should be creating, what your passions are, or how things are coming to life, or, you know, how they're just saying how you're spending your free time. They just said that. So for instance, feeling obligated, even in your spare time or your free time, this month, they're wanting you to take a hard look at it and dive in and ask yourself, how can I reconnect to my own passions and be really inquisitive about how I can bring those to life and how I can organize my life in a way that's going to prepare me to shine my light, yes, but also be seen because of where this energy moves. It's the energy of victory and accomplishment and acknowledgement when you move from a 5 to a 6 of Wands. And that's what it feels like they're preparing you for. This whole energy is preparing you for that because we're, you know, busting through scarcity or limiting belief energy, removing blocks, and succeeding beyond your wildest dreams. You can create your dreams, right? We're reconnecting to the energy of, it's like they just said true remembrance. That's what they just said. But it's like the energy of knowing that you can and you do have the ability to do that. And now it's time to reclaim that for yourself and be an authority figure in your life. Step into your power. It's beautiful. Let's see what spirit guide we have here from my trusty spirit guide list. So I have 24, well, it's really 24 through 24 when we roll here. So we've got 12 and 5 is 17. Is that correct? Yeah, 17 and 3 is 20 even. A teacher guide. Oh my goodness, a teacher guide for this group. Ooh. Okay, a teacher guide comes when you're needing to learn, right? It's like the teacher, the master appears when the student is ready, okay? So this, you may have a teacher show up in form, I would say. So look for someone who's very intelligent, who has a lot of know-how, who maybe has the organizational system that you need so you can like use what they're already have in place or have figured out is already successful if you feel called to. I would stay very open this month. If you're getting a teacher guide, it means there's a lesson that you're meant to be learning, or there is insight that you're meant to be gaining, information that you're meant to be privy to, is what they're saying. A teacher guide will help lead you to the resources that you need, to the knowledge that you need, right? To the insight that you need. I love this. Yeah, the knowledge, the intellect, to fill your mind with the clarity or the information. And so this month is about learning, it looks like for you, right? The masters are going, hey, we need to help you to understand something and to break through these barriers if you have them so that we can recenter and start living your dream. That's what it feels like. You can create your dreams, but this feels like I'm learning something in order to be able to set myself up so that instead of thinking I can create my dreams, I know I can create my dreams. It's a very powerful energy for this group for sure. You're going to be using all aspects of yourself and bringing them together to be able to learn something very powerful about yourself and your future. Let's see what we have for your stone here. Crystal Wisdom. Orpiment. Success. Look at that. I've never even heard of this stone, if I'm honest. I am successful in all that I do. So yeah, this group is being prepared for sure. Love this. Wow. That's your affirmation. Take it if it resonates for the month. Yeah, the teacher may, right? The teacher guide may lead you to how it is you are going to reestablish what success means to you, or how it is you're going to become, prepare to be successful and create those dreams of yours. Okay, final message from the Oracle of E. Ooh, abracadabra. Love this. Magic. Let's read the description. Oh, I love these cards. They're so fun. It says, Aladdin's not the only one with 3 wishes. You too have a magical lamp that can summon all you desire to your doorstep. It's a simple matter of making a clear intention and letting go of any fool notion that you have to wait for the genie. You are the magic. I don't think there's a better way to end this reading. You are the magic. Reconnect to your power, trust yourself, and allow yourself to enjoy your life a bit this month as you are preparing to step into, I feel like, a different realm where you have this knowing about yourself and this power is reclaimed. You are the magic. I hope that this serves you. Have a wonderful June. Hello, Group 2, and welcome to your Choose Your Guides reading for June 2023. If you're listening to this, then you have chosen the second card, the Mermaid Tarot. Let's see which king you have chosen. The King of Wands. Very powerful, creative energy coming in here. So you are connecting to your fire, and the King of Wands is going to help you feel, I would say, more inspired throughout the month. The King of Wands is, well, all the kings are powerful, but the King of Wands connects to like your source energy. That's what wands are about. You know, that fire within you that wants to come out into the world, be shown into the world. Fire is also really masculine. It's action, energy, your ambition, your willpower, what you're passionate about. Okay, and King of Wands is a visionary. He's a very inspiring leader. So let's see, we're gonna get a surrender card just to see what's connected to this energy for you, or what not is blocking you, but it could be kind of restricting this beautiful fiery energy that is showing up with this King of Wands that you've chosen. You can see him holding his scepter, and there's like all of these sharks swimming around him. Surrender comparisons with other people. Okay. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. I love that. Okay, a King of Wands, and I'll talk as I continue to set up your reading. We'll talk a little bit about the high expression of the King of Wands, so the energy that you really want to be guided by this month, and then the lower expression that you want to look out for. And sometimes this is actually a perfectly beautiful coupling energy here, a good reminder for us. Sometimes what happens is this power can be very overbearing when it's in its reversed energy, or its low expression. Too fiery, angry, right? Righteous, they just said. Righteous. Where you're burning things to the ground. You don't care what stands in your way, and that's that. You can get really impulsive, especially when it comes to, like, if you're comparing yourself to other people. So they're warning you to keep your eyes on the prize. Keep your eyes on yourself. You're only meant to compare yourself to yourself. A King of Wands in a high expression, as I said, is about honor. He is a visionary. And he is this very attractive leader where he's just so inspiring to be around. he connects to his true passions and his true desires. And as he moves through the world, that's what he's allowing to lead him forward. So he's never going to let somebody else, you know, cut him down or bring him down. If you find that you're feeling like angry, you know, take a beat, return to your inner light. Do something with water, they just said. Very interesting. Do something with water. Because, you know, if you're getting fiery and impulsive, then or angry, kind of lashing out, then go clear yourself with some water. That's basically what they're telling this group. King of Wands, if you are looking to move something forward, a project, if you're looking to, like if you've kind of lost the energy that you used to have as it concerns what you're creating or, you know, motivation, this king is coming in to help you with that and to return you to the focus being only on your light and not like extending yourself out and being guided or distracted, thank you, distracted by other people and what they're doing. You're not supposed to be comparing yourself to anybody else. There's no need to be doing that this month. It's all about following your own creative nudges, following your own inspiration. I see it. They want this one. And kind of letting other people do the same. And if you can get to a place, because most certainly a King of Wands will see the fire in you, right? Like if you are this inspiring person and it sparks his own fire, he's going to acknowledge that. So if you are noticing what other people are doing and it's creating that spark within you, then acknowledge them. That's the key, because it only grows the light, is how they want me to say it. It only grows the light. I love that. Wow. This group feels like they're going to be in creation mode as long as you can stay out of your head and out of comparison. Of course, we're going to get more information for you. Let me just see what card. Thank you. It's a fiery looking crystal. All right, and lastly, I'm just gonna roll these 4 dice. We'll set them aside for another guide at the end of your reading. So 4, another 4, a 2 and a 1. All right. Okay, let's take a look at what God or Titan we have chosen here for you to couple with this beautiful, fiery, creative, really masculine, action-oriented energy. This is motivation. Ooh, Eris and war. Okay. Okay. So we're going to read about it for sure. But you see, you see what I mean? It's like we have to be very aware of the fire for this group, especially with another pulling back card. Let's see. And we'll get more information about it for sure. But let's just read what they want me to read first. Eris, war. There may be a battle ahead. Learn the rules of engagement. Ooh, you are going to be standing in your integrity as you action yourself forward. Like as you move forward, as you action yourself is how they're saying it. Action yourself forward. Okay. Let's see. Wow, this is, I'm seeing what they want me to read. Okay. War still rages in many places on Earth. Humans have not yet learned to control our Eris-like urges. However, the wars we wage within ourselves are possibly more destructive than those that take place on physical battlefields. If resentment poisons your blood, if the sword of rage pierces the peace inside you, if irrationality stains your judgment, you may well be feeling the eyes of Eris upon you. This is all very connected. This group really needs to be very aware of choosing their highest alignment this month. Maybe you're in a fight with friends, or you've taken to responding angrily, or your group of friends feels a rivalry with another. Remember, there are usually ways of dealing with a situation other than going to battle. Dealing with anger without physical or mental battles is the best way to go. But if you feel like you are in war, remember that there are always rules of engagement. The King of Wands is really going to help this group guide that fire. Okay, so this is an indication. Eris is going to help you bring that back down. I need to see what's connected to this for sure. But I mean, this is like, you know, again, you may not be at war with somebody, literally, but maybe you're having feelings of resentment, or there's anger that's kind of bubbling up and is ready to kind of explode at somebody, or you're going to be kind of projecting all over someone. Again, the reverse energy or the low expression is anger, rage, impulsivity, being overbearing, ruthlessness. That's what this is touching upon. That's why I'm saying this group in particular really needs to be able to work with their fire in the highest expression. If you chose this group, you see how they're saying, like, focus on yourself. There's no need to, the war that is being waged is one within yourself more than likely. Oof, look at that, the Tower coming out. So we will most certainly clarify. I'm gonna pull another card here just to see. Look at that fire. Now, I will talk about this in a minute, but that lightning bolt energy, something's coming up for this group this month. I feel as though this group is most certainly going to be tested. They don't like when I say that, but too bad. I already said it, Spirit. I already said it. Meaning you're going to have the opportunity to reclaim the way that you use your fire. Two of Wands. This is the choice. I'm going to go again. Thank you. I'm asking them if I can go again, just because I want to see what that choice is connected to. Like we just said, you're going to have a chance to choose based on some sort of intervention here. You guys need to be on your toes, this group. You are going to have everything you need to be able to help you through it, clearly, with this king and this god. This? No. This? Oh. Ooh, there we go. Okay. See what we have here. The Magician. See that? Okay. All right. So, let me see if I can get this so you can see this. Okay. The Tower energy, we literally see this tree being lit on fire now. Tower energy can be really enlightening and amazing, and can give you the insight that you're needing, the spark that you need, the revelation that you need to be able to understand how to, I would say, harness your fire, because that's what this month is all about for this group, clearly, and we're not even at the animal guide yet. To really turn that focus within and not let other people trying to spark up the low expression of your fire, not allowing those people to take kind of over your energy and then have you reacting instead of responding. The goal here is to take a beat and respond from the high expression of fire, which is the bigger picture energy, this visionary kind of viewpoint, okay, with honor and integrity. All right, so this tells me that something's going to happen. You may hear something. You may something may physically happen. Someone may come up and do something. Someone may say something to you, okay? And it may be out of the blue. That's why I keep snapping my fingers, because this is like usually an unexpected divine intervention. But that's why I said this group feels like they're going to be tested, even though they don't like me to say that, because what Spirit sees a test or a marker on the path or is an opportunity for you to reclaim how it is you're going to exist and, you know, walk your path, as it concerns, of course, the fiery energy. This Two of Wands is a Two of Fire. So this tells me that you need to take a beat when this lightning bolt hits, or when this thing happens, when you hear that, what that person said about you, or, you know, it really could be anything. When you get that insight that makes you understand something that you just didn't get before, and your first initial reaction may be to compare yourself. Like if someone gets a job that you really wanted and you just start getting real mad because there's no way you feel they deserve it, you know you're a better contender, you know you were a better person for the gig, you know that you've worked to a certain point where you deserve it and they barely did anything, or they know somebody and that's how they got in, right? And it makes you super angry. The key is to take the beat here. It's not about not experiencing your anger or your feelings. It's about experiencing it in a way that isn't destructive, especially to other people or yourself. So it's not about not feeling the rage or the anger. It's about how you then respond, right? How you use it. So they're telling you here to take a beat, to actually survey your choices. How can I use my fire? Which kind of passion do I want to follow? What is motivating me? And what kind of action am I going to take on the back of this? You may want to wage war, but Eris is coming in to help you reground yourself and understand there's something going on within you that you need to take care of. And that projecting that or lashing out at somebody else is really not gonna help solve that or heal it. Thank you. Or heal it. The magician tells us that you have all the power. The magician is the master expert manifester of the major arcana. So this tower moment here, although it may be uncomfortable or kind of come out of the blue or be surprising to you, it's meant to help you choose your power again. Understand that you get to claim that for yourself, and nobody else can have power over you unless you let them. And this hopefully will return you to this inspiring kind of energy that the King of Wands leads with, right? He, again, as I said, is following always his vision for the future. He leads in that way. He's a beautiful leader because, again, people are inspired by him. So we're returning to the tools that you have at your disposal, your expertise, right, in the job situation. It's like understanding that you were not right for that job. And even though you might be mad at the person who got it instead of you or the people who chose them instead of you, the trick is to step into the larger picture of what that means for you and your own expertise and how hard you work. Do you really want to be in a job where someone would choose that other person when they don't have the experience? No. You want to be in a position where people honor and respect your vision and your light and your creativity and, your expertise. So understanding that zoom out view is really going to help this group when you're in this Two of Wands energy going like, what do I choose, right? What do I choose? And breathe. And they keep talking about the water, using the water because water will like douse fire. It's not good if you're trying to like create something and grow a beautiful, inspiring fire. But if you've got rage going on and you're so angry, hop in the shower, go for a swim. That can really help. To clear yourself and allow yourself to feel, right? Water is all about emotion. So if you've got that, you don't want it to build up. You want to be able to release it and clear your energy so you can return to your true expertise, your true power, and get back into alignment with what it is that you're truly manifesting in your life. This group definitely has some power. This is like a powerful month, I think, with all this masculine energy, but this group in particular, excuse me, you could light up the world, you could burn it to the ground. I mean, that's the energy. So you need to choose wisely how you're going to do that. Like in this tower moment, this tree may have had all of these like dead, broken, branches or whatever. So this hits and it rids that of what was dying and it saves the tree, or it can burn it to the ground. Right? Something so beautiful and it can just like demolish it. You have to use your fire in a way that works for all involved, especially you. Let's see what we have for your animal guide here. Oh, yes, I love this. Giraffe, visionary. See, the vision matters, the bigger picture. Rise above earthly matters. Glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. I love that. Self-worth, seeing the bigger picture, being the visionary, honoring yourself and honoring, who you truly are. Using that fire in a way that works. This giraffe energy is really going to help you rise up when you need it. Let's see what it's connected to. We'll pull a couple cards here, give us some more information about the beautiful giraffe energy. Graceful energy, loving with a big heart, standing tall. Standing tall. You guys have a lot of power, this group. This is going to be a powerful month. Oh, both of these, okay? Said both. Let's see. We have, oh, look at that. A Father of Swords. Father of Swords. This is a King of Swords, so another king coming in. And talk about vision. A King of Swords is connected to air energy. When you get air and fire together, that's how you grow that flame. And it can be, again, like I said, either good or bad. If you have low expression of a King of Swords and a King of Wands together, you're getting somebody who's really cutting with their words, mean, rude, entitled, and ruthless, angry. This is not a good combination in a low expression. In a high expression, it's like the most insightful, intelligent, clear, truthful, inspiring activity, creation, inspired action. Okay, so you need the bigger picture. It connects to this higher vision that you have for yourself. They're literally telling you, if you can pull yourself into that mastery position and reconnect, you're gonna understand the insights that you need to move forward, to stand tall. And the 10 of Wands, yeah. This is a card that says it's safe for you to release the burden. So if you've been carrying around something that has been holding you back, perhaps you've been really comparing yourself to other people or trying very, very, very hard to be something, do something, and you just keep getting hit with like, you know, why these comparisons? Why them, not me? Why is that possible for them? Like, the key here is to help you release carrying around that notion that somebody is better or worse than you, that kind of feeling, and really centering your whole focus on yourself and your bigger vision for your life. This says it's safe to let it go. And as you do that, right, because these two cards are coupling each other, as you allow yourself to let go of that, it's like dropping the backpack, right? Like we carry sometimes this, it's a good analogy. You walk with a backpack, and as you move through your life, you're like putting a stone in it, another stone in it, and it starts to get real, real heavy. When you get to a 10 of Wands energy, this is taking that backpack off and saying like, I'm not going to carry those ideas anymore. I'm not going to carry, you know, those beliefs anymore. I'm not going to believe the lies or the illusions anymore. I'm going to step into my power and use my light, use my passion, use, you know, my vision to create the life that I want and inspire other people. I'm going to stick to my truth and create a plan that really works for me. So as you allow yourself to release those burdens and take off that backpack, you will start to step into that higher vision much more easily. And I have a feeling it's going to spark you right back into your manifestation abilities for this group. So feel free to release the burden, rise above, yes, and step back into your grace. You are able to see the right path. You see that? This kind of energy, when you don't let it go, when you hold on to it and you go, no, I'm never going to forgive, or I can't believe it. When you don't allow yourself to feel that and clear your energy and then rise up, this is what can stop you from being able to see the right path. But with a King of Swords or a Father of Swords, you know, they're telling you, drop it, rise up. You'll be able to see the best path for you. No sweat. You'll get the clarity you need. This is amazing energy. Let's see who we have here from my trusty list. This is 20 guides, 4 through 24, and you've got 8, 10, 11. Divine Orchestration Guide. Okay. Divine Orchestration Guides, I call them the hardest working guides in the business. Kind of no surprise with this group. So Divine Orchestration Guides deal with timing, order, opportunity. And like I said, I feel like you guys are going to have an opportunity right here to where Spirit's going to be watching. They're setting it up. When you have Divine Orchestration Guides at the forefront of your team, they're setting up all of the little intricate markers and the timing of things and the meetings and, you know, the opportunities that are going to be presented to you. So make no mistake, it's coming this month. It's like, this is the heads up. I'm giving you the heads up here. Spirit's really giving it to you, to take a beat and respond instead of reacting. That's how you're going to see your best opportunity. And the divine orchestration guides will work on your choices, right? Like they'll bring something in the right time. And you got to trust those guides because they are working very hard. If you're waiting for something and it's not coming in, it's because it's not the right time for it, or the pieces have not fallen into place, or the energetic alignment isn't right. And they're constantly working to bring those things in at the exact right time, in the exact right order, to help you learn your lessons, you know, understand what you need to understand. So this moment's not going to happen until it's meant to happen. And once it does, you'll have the chance to choose. And based on whatever it is that you choose, how you choose to respond, they'll move from there to present even more opportunities or help bring you the clarity that you need, right? So there's a couple of choice points here for this group specifically, releasing this burden and allowing yourself to, again, respond instead of react in whatever situation, maybe multiple situations this month for you, but you certainly have the power to do it, to reground yourself. You've got the kings and the God that you need to be able to stop doing that, to clear your energy, and to understand what is the war that is going on within you, as opposed to projecting that outward, and then reclaiming your light and walking with, like I said, integrity and honor and vision. Okay, let's do final messages for you. Here's an affirmation. We've got this stone here. The sunstone. Woo! The sunstone. Very masculine. Love this. Empowerment. I am empowered in all areas of my life. Take it if it resonates. Love that for this group. Also, feel free to use a sunstone if you've got one. And the Oracle of E to close your reading. Ooh, look at this. Yes, sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows everywhere. Let's read. I love this. This deck is so fun and light. So let's read what it says. This is making me smile after all of this fiery energy. I love spirit. Okay, 38. Card number 38. That number may be important. Could be like your age, or someone's age that you know or are connected to. It's also an 11. It's a master number. Okay. Look out for 11s, they just said. Look out for 11s. You have every reason to skip, to hop, and to leap with joy. Optimism is the only reasonable choice because everything else is an illusion. Hope is the only thing that matters because it points to the inevitable. The glass is not only half full, as Psalm 23 says, it runneth over. This is a huge changing month for this group. If you can choose for yourself to step into they're just reminding you everything is better than good. Skip, hop, jump. You don't have to be kind of taken down or in that low expression of fire. Instead, we're really illuminating and becoming the visionary and the leader that you truly are. So I hope that this serves you for the month. And I hope you have a wonderful June, really stepping into your beautiful fire and your passion and taking the actions, inspired actions that you're led to take with that bigger vision in mind. Have a wonderful June. Hello, Group 3, and welcome to your Choose Your Guides reading for June 2023. If you're listening to this, you've chosen the third card, and this is the Field Tarot. So let's take a moment and reveal the energy of the king that you have chosen. The King of Discs. She has power on here. The King of Pentacles. This is a very grounding energy. This connects to the element of earth. This talks about many different things, this element, so discs or pentacles. The King of Discs is, of course, a beautiful, powerful leader, and it will connect to everything that is on the physical plane. So this can connect to your career, your home, money, your body, and your feeling of being secure in your life or in any area of life, really. We're going to get a surrender card that is connected to this energy, but because you've chosen a King of Discs and you've chosen this card in particular, this is going to be regrounding month for you, where you're really paying attention to all things earthly, is how they want me to say it. Everything physical around you. It's not to say that you won't have a connection to spirit, because that really never goes away. That is a part of you, of course. Sometimes what happens when we are too connected to spirit and not focusing or paying attention to enjoying the physical journey, or paying attention to our bodies or what's happening around us, our spaces and places, etc., we can start to feel like confused with the spiritual piece of things, because you are a physical being, you're in a physical body, and if you want a clear divine connection, you have to acknowledge your physical self. And usually I like to tell people to do that first, because you're acknowledging that your divine self is in the vessel. You center yourself to the earth, because that's where you are. And then you connect yourself up, and that's how you can get the most clear connection. So this may be teeing you up, stepping back into your power here to be able to connect to your inner power. Let's see what the surrender card is, and then we'll talk more about this king. Not surprising. This king can, of course, be very controlling. Surrender your desire to control people, and look at that snake. Being over-controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. Okay, we do not want to use your power. So if you're trying to like path hop, control other people's choices, control other people's finances, they just said. Okay, finances, because of course, if you've got this going on as a dynamic in your career sector, if you're feeling insecure, and so then you're leaning into like a micromanaging energy, or really feeling like you are not going to be okay, like fear, it's fear-based, right? I'm not going to be okay unless I know what's going to happen. What's the plan? What is this person doing? I need all the minute details. I need to know. That kind of energy, they're guiding you against it. And this kind of energy here with the King of Pentacles is going to help you this month to move back into a grounded, secure feeling within yourself and on your path. Okay, as I set up the rest of your cards, we'll talk a bit more about the high and low expression of a King of Pentacles. So a King of Pentacles is the most abundant kind of provider energy, right? Wealth, security, stability, protection. Oftentimes they have more than enough money, yes. It can be really great businessmen. Sometimes they have like a lavish energy to them. But really, the high expression of King of Pentacles is enjoying life, enjoying the physical experience, eating the good things. It's all the physical senses, everything that's connected to, wow, look at that. Just popping out. I'm going to flip that over. We'll get to it. You saw it. A little peek for the Gods and Titans card. It's all of your physical senses, right? So see what you're seeing. Yes, they just said feasting your eyes on, you know, the beautiful things, looking at amazing art, or watching things that are super visually exceptional or eccentric. Looking around in nature, because nature is, of course, very connected to the earth energy. Looking around in nature and being able to see and take that in is something that a King of Pentacles really loves to do. Do you want either of these or any of them? This one? This one? Just give me a minute. Let me see. You're saying no. This one? Well, if it's no to all of them, it's no to all of them. Keep shuffling. Also, of course, all the other senses, right? What do you smell? What do you hear? What can you feel? Physically feel. Tasting and enjoying food. Yes. Tasting and enjoying good food, good company, someone's laughter, they're saying. Laughter. It's all of the physical energy that a King of Pentacles enjoys and thrives in. This creates abundance and prosperity energy well outside of, you know, money, right? What we would consider to be sometimes that very pinholed small view of what abundance is. The King of Pentacles in his high expression embodies the energy of abundance in all forms here on the physical plane. And that is a feeling of safety and security within, enjoying every little thing. Doesn't matter how much it costs, okay? He's not afraid to spend money on things that he enjoys. He's not afraid to, no, you want this. Yeah, okay. He's not afraid to, you know, do nice things for people, gifts, things like that. When he's in his low expression, or when you get the low expression of this kind of an energy, sometimes you'll lean into doing things just for money, like greed energy, overindulging, being super excessive on the material plane. So we want to really look out for avoiding that. Of course, we've already talked about controlling other human beings, other physical people, or they're also saying like the plan. So sometimes, like, yeah, I see it, thank you. Pretty, look at that crystal for you guys. Sometimes you feel like I'm not going to be okay if I don't know how things are set up. You know, earth sign energies, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, really love to have the setup, have the plan. It feels like your mind can rest then because you know where you'll be trekking. But what they're saying is being able to open that up. Yes, a plan, but bring in some balance, because if you're overly controlling this month, you're going to get probably tagged into that lower vibration where there's an anxiety or stress around it, instead of really being able to sit pretty in your inner stability and safety and trust the unknown. Also, in a low expression, a King of Pentacles can use his power for the wrong reasons, or be really stubborn, unyielding, okay, and not be open to the flexibility that also exists here on the physical plane, that things can just happen with divine influence. And then when you go with it, you end up having, you know, the experience physically that you're meant to have. So it's all about bringing in your senses, being really connected, paying attention to your body, asking your body what it needs and wants all month long will be really amazing for this group. Making sure that you are grounded on your path and not trying to path hop or control other people, and being okay with the unknown path if that's what is needed or being asked of you, knowing that you're safe and secure and protected where you are. That's the goal. That's the true power for this group. I'm gonna roll these dice just to get a number for the end of your reading with another guide. So 2 6s, a 5 and a 2. All right, let's see who we have with this beautiful King of Pentacles energy and the Gods and Titans deck for you. The Jade Emperor, that's right, it flipped, right? Wanted to be seen. Organization, I love this, and I'm sure that the physical energy, this is going to be physical organization, right? Obviously, because we're in Earth energy. So organizing your environment, this is going to help you feel better. The energy will also flow, and they're saying you'll get to see, they're talking about you seeing things that you've forgotten about, like uncovering, like if you go to clean out a closet or something, or you're moving stuff around, it's like ask yourself visually, what do I want to see? What do I want to experience? How do I want to walk into my home every day? What do I want to see when I wake up in the morning? These are the kinds of things that the King of Pentacles loves, right? The most beautiful thing that makes him feel so good. It attaches to the physical expression connected to the emotion. So the Jade Emperor is coming in here to help you with organization. Let's read a bit. It says, streamlining, reordering, and decluttering will clear the way to a flow of natural, effortless action. So again, just because you're grounded doesn't mean you can't flow. The Jade Emperor is coming in to help you reclaim your flow. They're just asking me to move them over. Reclaim your flow here on the physical plane by decluttering, reorganizing, etc. Let's see. Should the Jade Emperor enter your realm, it may be time to reorganize, rearrange, and reorder some part of your life. Planning is a key part of getting your desires met. Okay, so again, we're planning, but we're being open. Don't view it as a chore, but as something exciting. It leads you to where you most wish to be. Do you need to plan your schedule more effectively? Do you have too many assignments to write, or are your extracurricular activities keeping you so busy you feel hectic? Having a clear and workable environment enables you to achieve much more in less time as well. Creating some simple systems can increase your flow of positive energy, such as prosperity and creativity. Take this opportunity to streamline your life. So you've got the Jade Emperor coming in to help you streamline your physical experience. So if you're asking your body what it needs, right? You know, it's not going to be 100 million things. They're showing the word simple here for this group. So this is like a simple regrounding, back to basics kind of energy where you're stepping into being the beautiful, abundant, secure person that you are meant to be by not like overindulging, right? Not getting into that, well, like I said, that green energy, okay? We're getting a couple of heart cards here to see exactly what the Jade Emperor is going to be helping you with. And we've got that Three of Pentacles. Let's just see what's coupling it. Yeah, I see it. They want this. Okay. So a Three of Pentacles is another disc, right? Disc card, earth energy. This tells us that this community that is going to be created with the Jade Emperor on your team is most certainly going to provide you with exactly what it is that you need to creatively reorganize, reassess if you need to, restructure, whatever it is you need to on the physical plane. This tells me you have all the tools you need. If you don't, he will show you. And also, this is what I feel like they were talking about when like you might uncover something where you're like, oh my God, this is going to help me so much in the future. Like, I needed one of these, but wait, I already have it. I just forgot that I had it. So taking a look around your environment and through the eyes is how they're saying it, of a King of Pentacles, a Master of Earth. Taking a look around and going, this feels so good. This doesn't. We need to get rid of this. What would be better in its place? Or what do I need to remove? Or what do I need to replace it with? And that's where this Jade Emperor energy is really going to help you. So call upon him. Let's see what else we have. Okay. A Six of Cups. Okay. Like I said, first and foremost, some of these tools that you have that you forgot about, you may see, because this is like a nostalgia energy. It's a balancing of your emotions, okay? It's a reflection card as well. What they're saying is the first thing I said, which is, of course, like I said, might be uncovering things from the past that you've forgotten that you had that are going to really help you balance out your life in the future or feel really good, feel really balanced. So definitely put those into use, put those in place. Rearrange accordingly. Let him guide you. You see how he's like sitting like that? Like he means business. Also feng shui, they're showing that feng shui. If you're into that, or if you feel called to research it, it may be the time for you to bring that into your environment and those concepts. If that's something you're interested in or called to. What they're also saying with this combination is that there may be some things that are from your past, right? That you have an emotional attachment to. And you're clinging to it. And they're not giving me any kind of harsh energy around this, except to say it's going to be important to really connect to whether or not you should keep it, why you're keeping it, where it needs to be kept for its highest alignment. So if you have like boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes of photos from forever ago, they're super disorganized and you never look at them because you don't really know what's in there, even though you kind of do, but you don't. It's like from this decade of my life. You have to ask about how can I get this big box that's very chaotic and disorganized into an organized fashion that enhances my experience with it. Yeah. That's what it feels like. So asking all along the way, especially if it's something that's sentimental to you, where should I display this? How should I display this? What is in my highest alignment? So that you're looking through the eyes of that Master of Earth, right? You're going like, there's no need for me to keep this in this way. It's actually not serving me. It's causing dis-ease as opposed to this feeling of nostalgia and joy and gratitude. So like that box of photos may need to be organized into albums, right? Where they're labeled. And when you want to, you can pull them out and, you know, relive the past a bit and move into that nostalgia energy in a heart-centered way that makes you feel grateful or makes you feel good or makes you tear up or whatever it is, right? Like you get to take a look into the past in a way that's really organized. That's a really good example, but this could be anything. This could be the stuff that you have in your bathroom or, you know, the way that you organize your wallet. Okay, so whatever it is, you have to be very conscious, and that's the grounding nature. It's like, because we're stepping and looking through the eyes of the King of Pentacles, but stepping into our body first and aligning ourselves, when we ask, we get a very clear and grounded answer. And you can see, like I said, he means business. He's not messing around. He's going to tell you, move that there, you know, organize your bills this way, you know, don't fold them this way, fold them that way, put them in there. And then you'll feel this sense of security and protection. Everything that the high expression of this is, you'll feel abundant. It will feel very good. Yes. This is a beautiful energy for this group. We're regrounding, reorganizing, setting up your physical life to experience the pleasures of the human world. That's how they're saying it, the human world. And growing, making room for growth. You'll grow just by reorganizing, but this is making room for more to flow into your life, more abundance and more growth. I love this. I love this energy. Let's see what kind of animal guide you have. The cougar, assertive, woo. Another kind of, it sort of looks like his expression, right? Show you up close. I feel like it can't be denied. Yeah, I mean, business. It's like, it is time to reorganize. Okay, assertiveness, assert yourself, yes. Okay. In the silence, you find power. Claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. Whatever this is about, it could be in your career. You're needing to reorganize the way that you respond to people. It could be you need to reorganize your files. It could be you need to reorganize the structure of the way people work together. They're telling you here to be assertive in doing so, right? You know what to do. So trust that. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. So like, see what I mean? It's not a controlling energy. It's not the low expression where you're trying to control or being really stubborn or like a know-it-all. Like, I know what's best. Instead, you're asserting yourself from a grounded, truthful place for the highest good of all. Let's see what's connected to this cougar energy for you. Should I please have some information about this cougar energy for group 3 and their earthly king? There's one. This is going to make you feel more grounded and like stable in your body. Okay, that one. For sure, by the end of the month. Might make you feel stable in kind of all environments that you touch, is what they're saying. All environments that you touch. Wow. Whoa. Yeah. The Emperor, okay? This is the like masculine energy of the major arcana, right? This is the father energy. Talk about being grounded, secure. I mean, there's not a better card for this, being assertive. So it's going to help you ground you into your life, set up your life in a way that really works. That's what an emperor is about. He's a beautiful business person. He sets really healthy boundaries. He is always grounded. He always makes the best decisions, you know, for himself and those around him. I actually was, when preparing for these readings, because they were talking about king energy, masculine energy, I really asked a few times, do you want me to include the emperor in this? Should we do 5 piles? But they said, no, stick to the kings, but you're getting it here. So this is like magnified, masculine, protective, grounded, Yes, okay, assertive energy. When an emperor knows, no, it's time to create this boundary, or we're going to work on this, or we're going to organize this, he goes. So, you know, the assertive, he goes in a grounded way, right? It's not, it's paternal is what they're saying, but it's that provider energy. Like, in order to get this done, we have to do that feeling. This is going to change the way that you move through your life. If you can understand you have the courage and confidence to succeed, you will with this Emperor card. Okay. And an 8 of Cups. You can see all of those cups there are broken. An 8 of Cups is an emotional card, okay? So you're getting Cups and Pentacles here with the Emperor energy, which again, as I said, is a very grounding, protective kind of vibe. An 8 of Cups is a manifestation card. So we're looking to manifest something beautiful in the future. The way that you get through to what it is that you truly desire, to being able to attain it, especially emotionally, right? Like to feel good. So here we're clearly organizing to feel good, or revamping spaces so that they suit what it is that you want for yourself. The 8 of Cups says you are probably going to need to release some things that, or people, or, you know, experiences, old ways of thinking that have really been dragging you down emotionally. So 8s are about manifestation and obstacle. When you get an 8 of Hearts or an 8 of Cups, what it says to you is look at what is making you feel, not feel good, right? Making you feel, again, dis-ease, or anxiety or stress, or it's making you can see that the flow is really disorganized. It's like, if you look around your home or your desk, right, at your office or your car, if there is a bunch of stuff, just picture an energetic beam kind of coming in and seeing it. Can it flow freely through that, or is it, you know, ricocheting off of all kinds of things? Whatever isn't making you feel good needs to be removed. This card says walk away from that which is emotionally distressing in order to have your heart fulfilled, or your wish or dream fulfilled. You walk right into the wish fulfillment card when you do that. So it's saying you are going to have to assert yourself. You may have to let go of some things, people that are really just, or, you know, systems that are really just not working anymore. They're making you feel bad. So that's what you're looking for. Even though you're super grounded, we're looking at what the emotional response is. So when you're out in nature and you're super grounded and you're listening to the birds and a butterfly, you know, flies by, that makes you feel good and grounded in your body, makes you feel protected and safe and abundant. And then if you go and you look at they're showing me somebody's like drawer, they're pulling out a drawer, and it's all disorganized, it makes you feel a different kind of way. And that's what we're looking at releasing with this 8 of Cups in order to gain that structure. I mean, like a drawer with, they're showing like you know, elastics, a stapler, pens and clips, and, you know, like an office type drawer that you pull out. If that's completely disorganized, what they're literally telling you here is assert your power. It's a good example. And get things that compartmentalize those, so that when you open it up, it's all boundaried nicely. Those are like healthy boundaries. We can see we're not like digging in and then, like, you know, what is that called, Spirit? Oh my gosh, it's eluding. Attack. You're like piercing your finger on a tack and bleeding because you're trying to dig through things. Instead, you have everything in order. That's the Emperor energy. So feel free to notice the emotional vibes that you're getting and write them, is how they're saying it. Be assertive to do that. It's going to improve your life exponentially with this group. This is an organizational month for this group for sure, and it's going to improve your physical experience exponentially, is how they're saying it. All right, let's look at the addition of these, and I've got my trusty guides list here. There's 20 guides on this list, 4 to 24. You've got here 12, 17, 18, 19, a finder guide. Okay, that's funny, right? A finder guide helps you find things, which we were talking about here. So I would say not only are you probably going to find things like just because if you start organizing, you're just going to find things. The Finder Guide will lead you to things that you may have been missing or that have been lost. So if you do lose something over the course of the month, the Finder Guide is going to help you, lead you to that. So you can ask them for that, of course. Also, I like to vibe a Finder Guide with the higher expression or like an energetic sense, meaning a Finder Guide for a King of Discs is helping you find your security and your safety within again. It's helping you to find that abundance that is already available. It's helping you to step out of control where you're not meant to be trying to control, right? It's helping you to find that energy within yourself, in your own body. So the Finder Guide will point you in the right direction. Ask and you shall receive is what I just heard. Ask and you shall receive. So use that Finder Guide to find little things or to help you find the strength within yourself or the confidence or the courage within yourself. All right, here is your affirmation crystal. Let's see what we have here. Look at that. Beautiful stone. Azurite. Expanded awareness. My awareness is expanding with an abundance of clarity. So yes, it's like you may feel like you have eyes in the back of your head this month because you're really just looking around your physical experience. I love this. Feel free to use that affirmation. My awareness is expanding with an abundance of clarity if you feel called to it. And final message from you from the fun Oracle of E, Live Wire. Ooh, it's a 35-8. Yeah, something's changing, manifesting, etc. Let's read. Okay, Live Wire. Within you is a powerful elixir that can change the world, both your world and the one around you. Scientists call this elixir emotions, but you can think of it as a supercharged current capable of taking you anywhere you want to go. You can use your emotions to suffer or to skyrocket to fame. Good to know that it's up to you. Again, they're talking about your feelings about what you're becoming aware of, right? So look around your life, look around your spaces, places, and ask yourself, how do I feel? Because here they're telling you, final message, you're a live wire. You have the power to change yourself in the world. And obviously they're teeing you up, they're setting you up to do that this month from a physical standpoint. And whatever is making you have a certain kind of emotion that you don't want to be aligned with anymore, you can actually change that. You can use the emotions to suffer and clutter. They're saying clutter, or to skyrocket to fame, which I love. It's good to know you have the option, and you do have the option. Also, they're wanting me to say one more thing before we close for this group. If you are having a hard time being organized, getting organized, there may be a chance for you to have some help. So use that Finder Guide to find somebody to help you who is good at that. Also, I would say they want me to kind of talk about briefly the fact that it may be connected to something else, right? Like something that went on when you were younger, okay? Or, conditioned thinking patterns that actually are making you feel safe in the disorganization or in the clutter. And so this is not to be beating yourself up over what needs to be looked at or reorganized or cleared out or etc. It's so that you can better understand yourself and create that beautiful, abundant, secure, stable, feeling of power in your life so that things can flow and you can trust that it's okay to shift into that space now and be grounded and secure in it. So I hope that this serves you for the month, and I hope that you have a beautiful, fun time organizing and asserting yourself and just taking in all of the physical attributes and pleasures of this human world. Have a beautiful June. Hello, Group 4, and welcome to your Choose Your Guides reading for June 2023. If you're listening to this, then you have chosen the 4th King here, the fourth card from the Vagabond Wild Tarot. Let's see which king you're going to be aligning with this month. All right, King of Cups, King of Emotions. Cups are all about using your intuition through your emotions, relationship energy. The King of Cups is a very emotionally stable leader. He is in control of his emotions. It doesn't mean that he shoves them down. He feels them in a way that allows him to come back into this harmonious emotional state. He's very diplomatic. He's warm and compassionate. So this is the kind of energy and the power that's guiding you this month, if you have chosen this pile. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add a surrender card to this energy, and then we'll see what else comes up for you for the month. So the King of Cups, and what is being asked of you to let go of, or to at least assess and look at surrendering over the course of the month as you step into really exploring your emotions, discovering your emotions. Woo! Compassion energy, love energy. Surrender your attachment to results. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen and then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. So this is all expectation energy, right? And detachment is what they're talking about. And in this case, it'll be for sure your emotional attachment, how it is that you want to feel, what your mind is telling you. Like, if this happens, then I'll feel this way. Looks like the King of Cups energy is helping you to be balanced no matter what this month. I just want to make sure you can see those. Okay, I'm going to set up the rest of your reading and just talk about when you embody the King of Cups energy, what that feels like, and then kind of what to look out for, what the low expression can kind of bring up with a King of Emotions. So the key here is to use your emotions in a way that really serves you. It's water energy, right? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, it's the element of water. And the way to be able to move through the month smoothly in a flow is to allow your emotions to guide you there, right? It's not about acting from an emotional place necessarily. Generally speaking, I always think of the King of Cups being a king, a normal person, right? So he's got emotions and he's dealing with stuff just like anybody else. But before he goes to ascend his throne and offer up, for instance, advice or leadership to someone else. Do you want this? Yes, okay. What he will do is make sure that he has felt for himself. He's had compassion for himself. He's got to a level of understanding where he feels harmonious in his emotional body, where he's not like topsy-turvy or in any kind of extreme before he goes and then leads, you know, his subjects or what have you. So it's important to recognize that you're being guided to honor your emotions all month and trust your intuition, because it's very feminine energy that's connected to a King of Cups. It's like connected to your intuitive reception, okay? Also, this is about higher consciousness and how your emotions are being affected, and it connects to your heart center, of course, and that connects to your relationships. So how you're feeling in certain relationships, being able to respond from an emotionally stable place, honoring your own emotions in certain relationships, being able to step into a stable place where you feel like you can what they're saying is be heard. Because we've got this card here, I'm just looking for an animal guide for you here. Because we've got the surrendering attachment to results, I think that, you know, this really feels like disappointed energy. So if you've been feeling disappointed about certain things in life, certain relationships in your life, maybe you're expecting from people where you shouldn't be. And that's what that King of Cups is, you know, trying to help you realize here. I'm holding on too tightly to whatever it is that you think should come out of this, or how it should the results should come or how someone should behave, is setting yourself up for being emotionally distressed, right? Or disappointed. It's like stepping outside of the realm of control that you have. And so we don't want to be doing that. When you get, so attachment to results and expectation, expect from spirit, expect from yourself for sure, and then love yourself through things. Don't expect from other people if you can. He may be kind of bringing that in for you this month. Of course, we're going to get so much more information as we move forward. I just want to talk about the low expression, what you want to look out for with a King of Cups energy. This would be you harboring your emotions, right? Going silent, becoming cold, not willing to express your emotions, even to yourself, right? Shoving them down, right? Not experiencing them, pretending like everything's okay when it's not. Okay, that's like passive aggressive energy. So look out for that. I see it. So look out for that kind of energy. We want to avoid that. We want to be in a place where we can take the time to experience our emotions. It doesn't have to be necessarily at that moment. Everybody emotionally processes differently. So having respect and kind of honoring your own emotional process is absolutely amazing. But shoving them down, not a good plan. Being manipulative, manipulating other people's emotions with your narratives, your words, your emotions, and then the moodiness energy or being in flux. The key there is, like I said, you're meant to experience your emotions, but as I was talking about, if the King of Cups does not feel emotionally stable, he's not going to go and sit on his throne and then try to like give advice to people or to lead, right? He's taken the day off. He's taken a personal day. And so it's not to say that you should, you know, let your emotions get the better of you, but you need to look for that low expression where you are being in emotional extremes, because there may be something else that you need to look at to help you with that. Let's see what other information we have here, and look at this crystal card that they have laid out for you. First, I'm going to roll these dice. We'll connect to a guide for the close of your reading. A 6, 2 5s, and a 4. All right. Let's see what is coupling this beautiful King of Cups, emotionally stable, diplomatic energy for the month. We have, from Gods and Titans, Garuda, travel. Ooh. I'm hearing gonna help them move. And so I don't know if that's literal. Might be moving your emotions. Let's read. Garuda. Okay, if I can find it. Garuda. Travel opens your experience and expands the self. Whatever journey you wish to take, you are protected. Okay, if you've been nervous or worried about traveling somewhere, or if you have, this is interesting, right? If you're going to be traveling soon or in the month of June, they're telling you to release your expectations of that, okay? Because it can sabotage the outcome. And instead, you're staying in this stable emotional place and really being connected to your intuition. And I feel like staying present is what I'm hearing. Staying present. Okay, let's see. Call upon Garuda when you are about to undertake a difficult journey or for protection while traveling. If you need to make a connecting flight, are traveling on your own for the first time, or are even learning how to drive, Garuda will listen to your petition and help you. His presence in your life may indicate travel is near, or that the phoenix aspect that you will flourish after a period of trial and possibly hardship is active. So relating to the phoenix energy there. So again, this could mean that you're actually traveling. I'm going to get some more information for you for sure. Could mean you're actually traveling, but I feel like it feels like he's helping you move. That's what he keeps saying. So that may be to move to a different state of being where you understand things better, or You are feeling like you, this is very specific. So this will not resonate for everyone. They're saying that somebody needs to switch therapists. That's odd. To change, to switch therapists. So if that's you and you've been feeling like I need to get a different therapist, that will be confirmation there. Interesting. I don't know, that's where they've left it. So take that as it resonates. That's you. Again, as I was saying, to move your emotions, to travel to a different place, that phoenix rising from the ashes. If you've been going through a difficult emotional time, Garuda is going to help you prevail, is the word they're using, and exceed the chaos. And that's what it feels like. Exceed, like moving out of it. Exceed. Oh, yeah. Okay. So for a lot of you, this is what it's connected to here. We've got the Three of Swords. This is this emotionally distressing card. It's a card of disappointment, of pain, of emotional distress, as I said. And so for this to show up here, you can see, for some of you, you actually may be traveling, because that's, you know, we have to say that. It's Garuda. He's helping you. If you are traveling or making some sort of a trek or going somewhere for the first time that you've never been, call on him. He'll definitely help you kind of come out of any kind of emotional distress. However, this Three of Swords and the attachment to results, especially I would say in relationships, because we are getting the King of Cups, but anywhere where you have felt like loss, or somebody has done you wrong. Maybe you've experienced the loss of a loved one, or you have experienced the loss of a career or something that your heart really wanted, or you feel like you're so just disappointed in a certain relationship, or you had other expectations and you just don't know if that's going to happen anymore. He is going to help move your energy. Let's see what's connected. Yes, look at this. This is over. This is over for this group. The pain is over, is what I'm going to say here. So we're getting a 10 of Swords with a 3 of Swords. The pain is meant to be healed for you guys this month. The high expression of these two cards together is using your mind, which lots of times the way that we're thinking about something is what's creating the emotion, right? It's like thoughts become feelings, and then you take action based on how it is that you're thinking and feeling. And so he's trying to get you to shift your mind and use it more creatively to be able to reside in the energy of the King of Cups in a high expression. So what this means is the way that you've been thinking needs to be shifting, and he's helping you with that, because swords are all about air energy. They're about your mind. They're about your thoughts and ideas. They're about truth and clarity. He's going to help you creatively use your mind to get to a better, emotionally stable place. So the way that you're thinking about what you've experienced, the way that you're thinking about the future, call him in to help you change. That's most certainly Phoenix energy. The 10 of Swords is a closure, right? It's like if you have been going through a very difficult, painful time, especially mentally and emotionally, he's helping you to close that out, to end it, and to start new. So this is hopeful energy here. And I suspect that a focus on how you're thinking about your experience, especially your past hurts and your past disappointments or your past experience, is really going to help you conclude thinking about it in that way. Releasing the results for the future and trusting that that's not going to happen in the same way anymore, that we're rising from that pain or that hurt or that disappointment, and we're moving on to something better, especially because you've chosen the King of Cups. This is such a compassionate, understanding energy. So the way that you get out of this cycle, and Garuda is going to show you, is to understand your courage and strength is in your vulnerability, right? Your ability to be empathetic toward yourself, to be understanding, to love yourself more, to be compassionate, to let yourself feel those things so that you can release them and creatively start thinking in a different way that puts to bed all of those horrible, difficult, challenging kind of narratives that are attached to that past experience. This is a bit heavy, this group. It's a bit heavy, but you have no better energy to help you with this than a King of Cups. It's like he's the person that you would go and talk to, that you feel like he just gets you. He could listen to you for hours. He has like the most understanding eyes. He will bring you like a cup of tea and give you a hug at just the right time. And it makes you feel like you can breathe again, that you can be relieved, that you don't have to carry this anymore. It's lovely. Let's see what we have for an animal guide. Oh, yay, the sea turtle and protection. Thank you, Spirit. You are a master of finding life's flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold. Persevere and you will succeed. Do you hear that? Group 4, persevere and you will succeed. And we're dealing with water again and these beautiful sea turtles. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. And loved, I want to add, and loved. Sea turtles are so wonderful. They, well, she's giving protection here because they're beautiful shells. But Spirit is offering up protection with this sea turtle coming out for you. And again, all of this water. It feels like it's safe for you to experience those emotions. It's safe for you to feel. If you can be in harmony with the rhythm of your heart, is what I want to say. And, your emotional body, that flow, that water, then your path is just going to unfold before you. You'll persevere and then you'll know. So they're telling you it's almost over. Clearly. We'll see what's connected to the sea turtle, but you're on the other side of it. That's what I feel. I mean, you always have to choose for yourself, right? No one can choose for you, right? But they're giving you the opportunity with this kind of guidance this month to stop attaching yourself to these expectations that are unrealistic, or to other people coming to kind of like get you out of something, when really, yeah, they want that. When really it's about saving yourself and understanding that Spirit is heavily protecting you, that you're a master of finding the flow, the emotional flow, that it's harmonious and balanced and will lead you forward. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. Ah, the Son of Swords. This is the Knight of Swords. So this is information coming in. It's a pretty swift moving knight. The Knight of Swords is about intuition, clarity, truth, and then being able to move forward with a new set of ideas or plans. And look, we're getting all swords energy. So this is wonderful. You're protected. You can feel. You're going to get the information that you need and in order to move forward. Suns, or in this case suns, but knights, they move. Their movement. So you can see as we come out of this, as a Garuda helps you to move and rise and move to a different mental space, you start getting the ideas, the insights, the clarity, the truth, and that's what moves you forward and into, right, you're happy. Or at the very least, feeling more emotionally stable. The Five of Wands. This is a preparation card in its high expression. So they're just giving you a nod to say, hey, better is coming. You're going to feel good again. You're going to be able to shine again. You're going to be acknowledged again. People are going to notice you again. If you've been feeling really low, this is a card that says start prepping your light, because it's going to be needing to kind of like come out into the world. And right now you may be trying to find that harmony and that flow again, but it's totally available to you. And you're going to learn exactly how it is that you're meant to prepare with this coupling. What you don't want to do in a low expression, okay, is like shell yourself into the shell and not come out. Go like, I don't want the information. I don't want the new plan. I am going to sit in this pain, basically. And I don't care what other people have done or what they think of me or what they're urging me to do, is how Spirit's saying it. I want to shell myself, like put myself in a shell and stay there. That's what you don't want to be doing this month. What you want to be doing is allowing your emotions to guide you to the new thoughts, the new ideas, the new expression, the new information, the wisdom from the experience, so that you can step into that Phoenix energy, rise, knowing you're protected. This month you are in a protection bubble from Spirit, so that you can feel free to find the flow through your emotions and your intuition and shifting your thoughts. And the Five of Wands is just saying that, like, This is preparation energy, because what comes next is you stepping into the spotlight. You stepping back into the spotlight. They want me to say back into the spotlight of your life. More organized. I don't know. More organized, more authentic, more authentic and wiser. Okay. Wow. What an opportunity you guys have to come out of some really difficult energy this month, and you are being guided and helped. It feels wonderful, like a loving protection bubble where you're able to feel and rise, and then you get like this these markers of wisdom and understanding, so that the puzzle pieces may start to come together so that you can understand why it is you did have to experience that. This month is an open channel for that for you. But you've got to let yourself feel, yes? And you've got to have an open mind here. And spirits, they're going like, and a willingness, Jody. They don't have to do this, you know, like it is. You do have to be a willing participant, but it's available. Let's look at what guide is connected to this number. So I've got my trusty guides list. There's 20 guides on this list, 4 to 24, and we've rolled here 10, 20. Teacher guide. A teacher guide is a wonderful guide. It's actually another group rolled that 20 this month. A teacher guide, it's like a master energy, right? Where they're guiding you to the information that you need to help release yourself, or giving you the exact right class that you need to take, or the exact right knowledge that you need. A teacher guide will help. You're the student, right? So you're asking the teacher guide to show you what is the best tool for me to help me balance my emotions? What is the best practice for me to stay in non-attachment, or to detach myself from the outcome? How can I do that? The teacher will lead you, the teacher guide leads you to the right information, the right knowledge, the right wisdom. A teacher guide will also illuminate for you the wisdom that you have gained. So it's a beautiful guide to have at the forefront of your team this month, group number 4. My emotions group. All right, let's take a look at the crystal card and an affirmation for you. Skolasite and peace. Oh, yes. Thank you, Spirit. Feel free to use this affirmation if it resonates. I am an instrument of peace. Look at this. And this even looks like non-peaceful, right? But it's like, it's sort of like the chaos of nature is peaceful. It looks chaotic. From that, peace exists, or peace. It's like the outcome is peace. Peace rises, or peace emerges. I am an instrument of peace. Yes, you are. Harmony, peace, emotional stability, relief. Thank you. All right, final message from this fun Oracle of E deck. Ooh, okay. And by the way, 6s are harmony, harmonious energy. I love that. From scratch is the card you're getting. Let me read you the message. I actually love this card. I know this card, but I will read you the message to close out your reading. Congratulations. You've got all the ingredients for every one of your dreams to come true. Everything is now within reach. What are you waiting for? It's not going to bake itself. Quit looking and start cooking. They're just handing you all of the power and saying that even if you feel like you're, needing to start over, right? Or needing to build something new, or you are rising from a difficult time, you've got all the ingredients that you need. And this also kind of is another nod to the willingness that it's going to take for you to start shifting your mindset and honoring your emotions, so you can come out on the other side with all of this beautiful wisdom, ready to shine again. You are protected and you will succeed as you persevere through this energy. And I feel like, you get to be happy again. That's what it feels like. Peaceful, harmonious, and happy. So I hope that this serves you, and I hope you have a beautiful June.